Katherine, thanks for coming today and being part of these extemporaneous conversations that we're having about why people come to Soth and stay at Soth. And I'd like you to share, if you would, for a few minutes, just what brought you here, what keeps you here, why you decided to serve on vestry.
Thank you. Yes, I serve on vestry. I also serve on the memorials and the columbarium committees and help with things like the pet fair and the rummage sales and things. There's lots of opportunities to be involved here. I started here a few years ago, and as soon as we came, we just immediately felt like we were included. When we'd go to the coffee hour, there was always someone who would come up and sit with us. And after just a couple months, my husband became very, very ill and was hospitalized. And it was Shepherd of the Hills and the people who came and sat with us, was with us at the hospital. They would visit, helping to get him to doctor appointments when I couldn't manage him anymore. And we just hadn't been here that long to establish that kind of relationship, and yet it was there. And I feel like in the Bible, there's a phrase, to everything there is a season. And I think this is our season to be here. And we find people in many seasons of life here going through different things, and yet all are included. And I think that sense of being part of a family and the inclusiveness of it was very meaningful to me.
That's wonderful. And I had no idea you had served on all those committees. You're one of our quiet, thoughtful servants. And that's wonderful. And sometimes getting your hands in on it just helps you work through whatever life difficulty you're doing. And we have so much opportunity to do that here. So through all of that serving, and you do quite a bit of it, what led you to the vestry route?
Well, I have served in that capacity before in other churches. And so I guess it wasn't really that unusual for me to feel like I was being asked to be on it. And I think it's maybe one of those areas where I have learned a lot more about the church and what's going on, and really got to know more about ministries and things that are available here. And I think that's one of the big things. There's just so many opportunities, not only to serve, but there's a lot of fun activities. And being from another state and all, when I came here, that I needed that community. And I think there is that sense of community we find here.
It's interesting that this vestry, the genetics of it is so nice and broad, with a lot of personalities and a lot of infusion of ideas. And it really makes for great leadership in the church. And we're happy that you are one of those voices for us. And thank you for serving.
Well, thank you. Yes, I think that, for me, Shepherd of the Hills has been a place not only to have a vertical relationship with our Lord, but also a horizontal relationship with others.
That's beautifully put.
Well, I often have heard, and that kind of forms the cross.
Yes.
And that's what we definitely, seek and need.
Excellent. Thank you.